we have a musician here called Giorgi Chitauri. Chitauri. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. And he's a Georgian musician. Now, Georgian music, I'm not talking about the state in America here, talking about the country of Georgia, as you can tell by the text here on the screen. It's very interesting musically. Now, I'm not going to claim that I am any kind of an expert on Georgian traditional music. I am not. But there are some very interesting things about Georgian music traditionally. Firstly, you've got three different kinds of Georgian music. You've got the sort of mountain regions of Georgia, you've got Western Georgia, and you've got Eastern Georgia, and they've got different flavors and styles and instrumentation and kind of general themes of their music. But the really interesting thing about Georgian music is it's polyphonic. So you'll have like three vocal layers going on simultaneously. Often like the bass will be doing a low drone, and then there'll be harmonies, and it's a very unique sound. It's not something I can really compare to any other part of the world. So Georgia is very well known for its special music, you know. And I was introduced to Georgian music by a group called Trio Mandili, and I definitely recommend you check them out. They went viral. It was just these three women walking through like the mountains, walking home from, I don't know what they were doing, but they were just filming on a phone, and they've got this little like lute-like instrument. I don't know if it was like a 3-string lute, and they're just singing in harmony, walking home, and it's just such a beautiful, honest, and just perfect video. You really got to check them out. But in the meantime, let's see what's going on with Giorgi here and get a feel for what his sound is. Is it going to be traditional Georgian music, or is it traditional mixed with sort of modern elements? Let's find out and jump straight in. Oh, okay. First of all, before we get into the vocals here, my first question was, is this modern, or is it like pure traditional, very organic folk? And what I heard then is production-wise, we had percussion coming in, but there was like a EQ filter rolling off it, so it sort of melted into the track, which lends me to believe this is going to be more of a modern style piece. But I'm also getting those traditional Georgian folk instruments in there as well, so I think we might be getting into a bit of a kind of hybrid here.
Guli Ushenobas, Itzivera ides, Zulit Ushenobit, Amadaria. Ogorem ogepero, ogora davigero, omesi parulis, pralia. Ogorem ogepero, ogora davigero, omesi parulis, pralia. Ushenobas, vedres avaragavs,
Beautiful. As Phoenix says in the comments, beautiful countryside. Hey Claire, how's it going? Yeah, and we heard some of those Georgian harmonies that I was talking about before we started this. So beautiful, and can you feel like the syncopation between the sort of lute and the percussion? They really like lock in and just make this kind of like churning rhythm that just gets you in there. And I love the visuals with this, how you've got this beautiful countryside with this lovely organic music, and his voice, it's not over processed or anything. It's like, it's very natural. And he's got really nice kind of a natural bass to his voice, and I love these kind of chromatic changes, these slightly sort of more Middle Eastern style runs that you kind of find in Georgian music. It's as I say, it's very unique. It's very like I don't know. There's something very pure about it to me, and I find Georgian music very very relaxing.
Ushenobas დღეს აღარა გავს გამეუწილო დამწარეა Araminda giqvarde Araminda gedrepxoze Pobadana jvada tardia Çems gurs veçxubevi Ara giqvaras Ulski sheni nakhva
I really love how he's letting himself run out of breath. It kind of affects his voice as he goes on. He'll kind of do a run, like a kind of run down these notes with the melody, but it's long. You know, there's no like space for a breath, and he just kind of goes out. But it adds like this realness and rawness to the performance of it. You can feel him kind of like the last note he sings is the last note he can sing. And that's a very interesting style. You don't hear that very often. And to be sort of carried off while maintaining pitch in that way is really, really cool. Doesn't this video make you want to go to Georgia? Like, it looks absolutely stunning. What's the capital of Georgia? Is it Tbilisi? Please don't shoot me if I've got that wrong. I'm not a master of geography, but that looks like a really beautiful city as well. If I pronounced the name right, I hope I've got the name right. But I'd really, really like to go and visit it and just learn more. Like, as I say, I know a little, but I'd like to learn a lot more about Georgian culture. Damajera turme mqvarebi kharzalia Do you know what I mean about those long melodic runs where his voice just like how do you have the breath in you to keep going there? It's like it runs on and on and on. So beautiful. He's got such a nice voice. I love his style of singing. I love the blending of traditional and modern, and I love the visuals, the countryside. There's just the whole thing I found just very kind of heartwarming and relaxing. It is Tbilisi, is it? Brilliant. I hope I'm pronouncing that. Is it a silent T or anything like that? It's one of those things I've never heard the word said. I've only read it. Yeah, it's a really... It really speaks to the soul, doesn't it, this music? I absolutely love that. That was Giorgi Chitauri.